My name is Miska. I work with Rester, and Rester is also a fairly young company. We have been around for a couple of years. I'm there now as a head of growth and strategy, and here also with the founder Outi and our current CEO. So Rester, what do we do? And it worked. So we are trying to help the planet survive the textile waste problem, as do all the other companies that have been presenting. And we are all needed. We are part of the value chain. So we work with mechanical recycling. It wasn't a huge amount of patents or decades of research starting from 80s. It's technology that was available. And it was something that was needed in the market. Outi recognized, she founded another sustainable workwear company years ago, and she recognized this was needed. There was no solution available, and she founded Rester then based on that. So what we do, we recover the fibers from the existing textiles. We right now focus on B2B side. So laundries, technical textiles from industry, side trims, and so on. So material comes to us already sorted. We already know what's in it. We know the chemical composition. We know what kind of material is in it. It has been washed, and so on. I'm not saying that we won't go to the consumer side and municipal waste side. I think we will. But right now we focus on the B2B side. But why? A lot of times we use the photo of like huge waste piles, but we have seen those decades. We have had landfills, and really no one cared. This is the reason. One of them, obviously. This is specifically with Sweden, looking at sustainability and what do consumers want, right? And we already see there's a gap. This is what people want. And when we go and talk to the manufacturers, oh, you need to make a little tweak to your process or to your material processing to use our fiber, they are stepping back. And that's why some of them are also being left behind, because the consumers want it. And this is exactly the transformation. Market is shifting, and these companies are trying to shift, and it's hard. And we are providing that solution for them with them. And within that segment, we are really focusing on that being part of the value chain. Our end product is fiber. We don't spin it. We don't make fabric. We don't dye it. We definitely don't sew clothes. We sell the fiber. So we need the partners for spinning and making the fabric and everything else. So we are part of the value chain. We really focus at Rester on working on that hand in hand. So we hold hands with our spinning mills and weavers and the end brands as well to make sure that they get it. And there's also one of our clients there loving our fiber. One part about this image, we are already at scale. So we started with technology that was available, have been tweaking it. Obviously, we do it our way. We are also different in a way that we take any textile material. So it doesn't matter if it's a blend or if it's pure polyamide or polypropylene or whatever it is. We take it and we process it back into fiber, and we take care of then finding a new home for it. So our factory has been now operating a little less than a year. So we are fairly new at this. And we are really pushing for old industry to change also in it. So it's not a new idea. We just made it to work. And I like this image that I have seen. I actually did not put it in here, but for example, in Finland, back in the old days, you could also say the good old days, you could walk into a store with a bag of wool, like clothes, old clothes, and drop it and they would weigh it and give you a credit for it and give you new wool. Basically, that's what we are doing right now. We are taking old textiles in, providing a service for companies for recycling it and taking the fiber back into a form that can be used in the new products. And it's been, that kind of carding has been around, but not in a scale like this and not for fashion or other like technical textile brands. And that's really it. I put it up there in case you don't get my business card. I'm starting to run out. here it is. Thank you.
Thank you, Miska, and really appreciate the forwardness with the contact information. Super exciting with a new company, young one. What are you most excited about right now with the next step that you're looking for?
I'm glad you asked, and we did not plan this, because I did leave out there. We are based in Finland right now with our factory, and we are opening up a new location just south of Borås in Sweden. So I'm really excited about that, getting a new textile hub in Sweden that will serve mainly this market, but also Norway and Denmark. And we already work with those countries, and we work with Baltics and Europe as well. So the expansion, I love growth, and that's kind of the startup world. I was in the US before, and I love pushing for really fast move.
Exciting stuff. Thank you, Miska. Inspiring.
Thank you.